What's happening, everybody? Tech Kid Geek here. This video is pretty much my impressions of the Xbox One and my pros and cons of what I like about the system, what I don't like about the system, and what some of the things that may improve with firmware updates and little software updates they will do in the future. So I really don't know when they will be, but I wanted you to take a look at this little video right now that I'm showing. Yes, I am standing my Xbox One vertically. Now, from what Microsoft has stated in the statement is that if you stand it vertically, it's not designed for that because of the disk drive. The disk drive will mess up, or the disk will mess up if you stand it that way. But in my, little thing that I've realized what they're saying is that if you stand it vertically, it's at your own risk. If it breaks, that's all on you. But they never said that you couldn't download your games and put it vertically. So that's what I decided to do, to just download the games onto my hard drive so they can kind of, I can still stand it vertically. That's just what I came up with. So it seems to be working just fine, so I'm just going to stick with that. Yeah, so that's what I came up with, so that's what I'm going to stick with. That's why I didn't have room to be laying on I couldn't have no room for it laying it horizontally, so I just found a way to stand it vertically. So that's what I came up with. Now, I'm gonna show you a video right now. It kind of like my little walkthrough of the dashboard, the games, and how things work and all that. So go on, take a look at this video, and I'll tell you my pros and cons at the end of this video. I'm going to do a little bit of a demo for the whole Xbox One interface, home screen thing, whatever you want to call this thing, and just show you how it works now and see how complicated and a little different it is from the Xbox 360. But let's go and get into this. Now, I'm going to start with the pins. This is something you can just pin to your home screen like the Xbox 360, but it's a little bit more useful this time around. So when you go navigate and you want to pin like your game, you see I got Dead Rising, Killer Instinct, and Rise pinned onto my home screen, so whenever I just want to jump right into the games, I can just jump right into them. You also, now this is a little odd for me. They got an app for the Blu-ray player. Why? I don't know. So when you put a movie in, if you don't have the app, I guess it won't play. I'm not sure, so I didn't try it yet. But you see I got Crackle, YouTube, all my media stuff, and my Skype. So this is pretty much what you're going to boot up to every time you turn on your Xbox. You got your profile there on your little far left right there, little corner. You got the main screen right there to show you what app was open last. Like I was just on YouTube, so I was watching a little YouTube video. But these change, like whatever the recent apps you use, this is what comes up. Like, see, you can see I use Netflix, Hulu, Killer Instinct. And this is like the marketplace slash whatever they're trying to change it to. See, now it says store. When you look at the games, that's the game section, the movie section, TV, and music. And you got the, your media apps to do whatever you want with. Your Netflix, your Hulu Plus, your NFL Network. But I'm going to go into the game section, just show you that now you can download the games same day as retail release date. So you can kind of download the game and be ready when you go, I guess, you wake up in the morning, download something if you go into the gym or going to work or something before that. So when you come home, it'll be downloaded, ready to go. This is where you can put your QR codes in right here. And it does it really fast, but I don't have one to show you. So what else we got here? Well, like you said, the basic launch games wasn't that much, but you had Killer Instinct, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Rise, Need for Speed. Not a great launch, but I guess it was simple enough for you. But I'm going to show you a little bit of Connect features and just show you how it works. Xbox. Go to Dead Rising 3. And then when you say resume Dead Rising 3, resume Dead Rising 3. See, then it goes right into the game that you were recently playing, things like that. So it works as advertised. I'm gonna show you some more. Xbox, go home. Xbox, go home. See, it works, but sometimes you have to repeat yourself. Sometimes you can't be in a loud room and things like that. And I have surround sound, so I was playing Dead Rising 3 in surround sound, and the mic kept hearing everything the game was doing. So the zombies kept attacking me, which was a cool little feature that it had. So it's something different. I guess if it means anything to you, you can get into it. Xbox, snap. And you can see right there, it snaps the app along with it and things like that. Now, if my surround sound interrupts, I'm trying to see if I can
Why
stay.
the hell leaving anyone flabbergasted with you.
Oh, sorry. Well, I tried to snap and have it on the... Well, maybe if I just hit the button. Let me see. YouTube. Go back out and snap another app. So you can do it that way too. I guess it's a little easier and things like that. So it's not really it depends on the person. Like if you want to keep saying Xbox, do whatever, you can do that. But me personally, after a while, I get tired of doing that. Like, because sometimes you got to raise my voice because I got the surround sound going when I get. So it's a bit of a hassle, but it works as advertised. Some people have hiccups, some people don't. So to each his own when it comes to your experience to the whole Connect 2.0. So, but this is, I'm not going to have a long video talking about all this stuff. I just wanted to make a quick little demo and a little walkthrough of how the whole snap works and other things like that, the home screen and all that in that Connect. You know, it works as advertised, but you may have your hiccups, your ups and downs with it. So just expect to have your little ups and downs. That's all I can say with it. But you know, at the end of the day, this is all about games for me. I just want to play some hot new games that's coming out. So I'm really excited to see what's new and innovative with the next generation of gaming. Hopefully see you guys online. If you want to see me online, it's 2Crypt2. I am not a Crypt, so you don't have to worry about that. You can check me out online if you want to. I hope to see you online soon. That's pretty much a little demo of the little dashboard and everything else that's on the Xbox One when you first boot it up and things like that. Now my pros are, I mean, I like his little simple, little fast, little snappy, things like that. But one of the things that kind of annoyed me a little bit is, like I said, it could come up with a firmware update, is that the menu on the controller, or the button menu or home button or menu button, whatever they call it now, is that when you used to do it on the Xbox 360, there used to be a little menu that pop up on your screen and let you know who's online, who your friends are. If you wanted to private chat, party chat, you had a choice between the two. Now it's kind of complicated, a little mixed up. I wouldn't say it's mixed up, but right now it's kind of a little complicated right now, a little adjustments you got to make. But those are one of the things I didn't like, is that when you hit the menu button, go straight directly to the home screen. I really don't want that. Like if I'm in a game, just keep me in the game, just let the menu come up so I can kind of navigate, see who's online. To see, like, if I just want to private chat with one particular person, I can do that. I don't have to make a party chat and people can just join. I just really don't want that. That's why I never really like. I like the party chat when you're in multiplayer and you kind of just want to have your little time with the people you're playing with and things like that. I never really liked the whole idea of having a party chat with a whole bunch of people when sometimes you just want to talk to a particular person, especially if you're playing like a co-op game or something like that. But that's a little nitpicking right there, but it's just one of those type of things you got used to, and now you got to make an adjustment to something else. It happens. I was saying about the pros and cons, like I really like the system. Controls still feel good in my hand. The Connect, it's okay. It works as advertised, but it just has its frustrating moments with it. But you know, that's not a deal breaker for me. But right now I'm playing Rise Son of Rome, which is okay. It's not a great game, but it's okay games. I recommend it for, you know, if you just want something to slash and kind of chop some arms and limbs off, you'll have fun doing that. And I'm also at Dead Rising 3, which is, if you just want to have some fun killing zombies, that's what that game is all about. So that's one of those type of situations. Now, waiting for some more games to come out and things like that. Now, a big gripe that I'm hearing online is that, you know, the Xbox One doesn't run games in 1080p. Now, that is the case in some games, but Forza Motorsport 5, I think, runs in 1080p, and some other games run at 720 and 900p and things like that. Well, me personally, I think over time that'll be a dead issue. I mean, after a certain amount of time. But from what I read one time is that the reason why Dead Rising was running at 720p and not 1080 is that the Kinect sensor takes up 30%, or I made the number may be wrong, but it's like 30 to 20% that of the CPU that kind of, it takes up like 30% of the CPU, so you can't really run it at 1080p at the time. But when they realize how to adjust and make their little tips and quirks or whatever they got to do to make it run at 1080p, that will be a dead issue later in the long run. But that's one of the issues that people are coming across, that the Kinect takes up 30% of the CPU. Well, that's why some games don't run at 1080p. Hey, that's the engineering thing. I don't know nothing about that, but that's what a lot of arguments were, that it's not in 1080p and things like that. But me personally, if a game looks good, it looks good, period. Because I remember when I had my PS3, a lot of games that were supposed to be in 1080p just in 720p look just as good. So that's not a big issue for me. But some people, that's what they have a gripe with. But you know, to each his own. But like I said in this video, this is my first impressions of the Xbox One. Let me know how you feel about the Xbox One. If you own it, if you don't, here's your little video. You can get your idea what you're going to get your hands about. If you're an Xbox Live member and things like that, if you want an Xbox, I say go for it. Take some time, let some games come out for it. Really get you all excited for it. But you know, if you like anything, comments you want to leave down below, leave them down below in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the Xbox One. The you know, the arguments that's going on about there. Do you have both systems or just one? Which one you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. If you want any more videos about some tips or tricks or whatever for the Xbox One, leave them in the comment section. Also hit that like button. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.